Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's Saint JJ. Today we're gonna do a video talking about this DAppNode. But basically I done a video yesterday, and of course talking about I buy the box, buy this thing, and after from there the thing has arrived, and of course it took me a few days. I would say I bought it on maybe I think 24 or something, or 26, so it's 24th of March, and after that I received it as of today, which is 31st of March, which is, I would say, is very quick. And of course this is the box itself. We are going to do an unboxing later on, and of course before we jump into the topic itself, a disclaimer: if you want to use the link down below or on my channel, it will basically help the channel out. And of course I would say if you want to basically buy this DAppNode itself for yourself, I would say this is as straightforward as a mini computer, so you do not need to really buy it for running the node purposes. If let's say you have some other much more advanced software that advanced technology that you can basically run better specs, and of course you want to do a VPS on running other nodes itself over here like I've been running. So if you want to run it on your own PC as well, you can do it as well if you have the technical knowledge. But of course if you want to buy this device to basically run a full node of cryptocurrency, feel free to do it. And of course if let's say you do not want to run the node or want to run the software, it is okay. You can always install Windows on this device, and after that from there you can basically just reinstall DAppNode onto the device as well with the sufficient technical knowledge. And of course using the link and of course the promotion code down below, SC Crypto, you can get a 35 euro off this box itself. So I would say, am I affiliated with them? Yes. I basically go over there and after that ask them like, hey, do you guys have a promo code for my users, for my viewers? So from there I would say that I basically try to get a discount / promotion itself for you guys. And of course disclaimer, how much am I getting paid on this? I'm be freaking transparent with you guys. Every unit sold, I'm getting 10 euros from this from DAppNode itself. So this is a super transparent thing. There's no other agreement. Basically this is just a personal agreement with them to me, and after that from there you guys enjoy the benefit of 35 euros off. And after that, right now we're going to jump into the topic itself. If you have not subscribed to the button, please click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notification. And right now we are going to jump into the topic itself on the recap on the DAppNode. So my previous video itself, I have talked about the DAppNode, basically what is this DAppNode, and after that I done a review, and after that how do you obtain this free 4 Gnosis that they are offering, and of course do you want to install the software instead of buying the hardware. So over here it is very straightforward for you guys. You can either install the software and use your current hardware to basically run this DAppNode itself, or you want to basically take advantage of the free 4 Gnosis promotion, and after that from there just buy the hardware. And of course on the video itself I spoke, and after that from there did a calculation. Basically you are buying the hardware for almost $282, and I would say that later on we are going to do a comparison on the video as well, the true cost of this device itself, because I have received the device over here and the specs has been listed over here, and after that I open it up, and after that from there I know what is inside, and of course I can tell you the true cost of this, and after that from there you can consider if let's say you want to buy it or not. And of course over there we have basically talked about what the DApp application itself, what they offer, what kind of cryptocurrency nodes they can run, and sort of stuff, and of course my personal thoughts on DApp itself. So if you want to, the video is on top, just click on it to watch it if you have not watched it. So over here you can see I basically show the invoice over here. I bought it on 24th March itself and received it on the 31st of March as of today. And after that, the price I spent is around 2015 euros, because I do not have my promotion code as well. I can't apply it. So yeah, basically they promised me that they will give me a rebate of 45 euros. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. So over here I would say I use the payment currency of cryptocurrency, and after that from there I use the DAI payment. Basically it is another stable coin. Basically it's called a DAI token, and over there I sent it through FTX, and of course FTX itself, the payment itself is free for withdrawals. They only accept it in the ERC20 token. So if let's say you are using to buy this token, this price itself, I would say that you need to spend a fee of $15 to $30 depending on your exchange. So over here we're gonna do a recap, the true cost of this device itself. So over here on the website itself, you can only see that the technical details that they give is basically it's an Intel NUC i7-10 series, and after that from there you can see, oh okay, there's a 32GB RAM DDR4, and of course a 4TB of NVMe, basically is an enhanced SSD. So I would say 4TB itself is very expensive to get a 4TB, even say 2TB itself is quite costly. And of course over here I have already basically done some pictures. So this is the inside of the device itself, which I'm going to do an unboxing later on over here. So I have opened it up to basically check the specs first, and after tell you the true cost. So over here if you want to look at the NUC itself, so on the box itself it is already stated over here. This is the NUC basically over here. Yeah, you can see it. This over here. This is the NUC model. So I already type in on Google itself the model itself, and after that from there it is i7 basically FNKN model itself, and of course over here if you scroll down, it has 6 cores and after that 12 threads. I would say this CPU itself, it is quite powerful, not as powerful as you want to talk about other Intel it's a higher generation, but of course this over here, the recommended retail customer price is $600 US, and after this is in the US, so this is around $600 US, and after that from there if you want to calculate it in Sing dollars itself, so most of my viewers are in Singapore, so we're gonna times by 1.35 over here, around $810 just for this unit itself, including the import tax and everything, and after that I would say it's gonna bring you a round up of maybe $900 just to get this device. If let's say you have some lobang to get it cheaper or whatever, that's good for you, but over here we can see the bare bone itself, it is around $800 to $900, and of course if let's say you want to look at Amazon itself, yes, people are selling this over here. Basically it's the full build itself. You can see this full build itself is going to cost you easily $2,000 but of course the the SATA itself, this is not an NVMe but just a SATA. So over here this the SD card itself they are offering is basically 2TB, and of course if let's say you want to compare with the 4TB itself, we have some over here. This over here is the exact model that I took a screenshot of. Basically over here I just Google it, and after that this is the Gen 3, and after that from there it is the M2 SSD. So over here the M2 SSD 4 times, so you want to read at it, yep, 4 times, so exactly the same model of SSD. So over here this SSD itself, this NVMe itself, it is going to cost you around $540 just to purchase, and after that over here for the RAM itself, currently it's not really in stock, so there's some option. Cheapest from ranging from 134 all the way to $200 so we're gonna take the average of 170. So $170 for this RAM itself. So we're gonna take up the calculator. So over here, just take 170 on average, plus the amount of 540, which is over here. Give me a while. Plus 540, and of course plus the bare bone itself. The bare bone itself is around, like mentioned, estimate round up $900. Over here this true cost of the device is around 1,600 Sing dollars, and after they want to do it do some math itself, we can divide it by 1.35 I think. Yep, so in US dollar itself is around 1.2 thousand, 1.1 or 1.2 around there. This is the true cost of the device itself, but right now they're selling it for around 2,300 over euros and 2,015 euros. If you use the promo code, it's gonna bring 35 off, which is 1,985 euros, 80 euros, something like that. So yeah, basically this is the true cost of it, and after that we're gonna do the weightage. Over here right now Gnosis is worth, so over here pulling some currency forex rate. Over here if you use the discount code, you're buying the device at 1980, converted to US dollar is around 2,200 rounded up, and after that from here we look at the price of Gnosis. Right now they are offering 4, so if you want to take the math itself, 2,200 rounded up minus off as of today's current price of Gnosis is at $455. Just take a minus off at 1820, and after that you can see the only true cost price of this device is only $380. So I would say it's a freaking steal if let's say you really want to get like own a mini PC or something like that. If let's say you're not interested in the free Gnosis, or you just want to claim it and after that run the validator on, I don't know, on your PC itself, because to be honest, running a Gnosis validator, it will only cost the specs itself, you need 8GB of RAM, 2 cores, and after that maybe 500 worth of SSD or even 200 worth of SSD storage itself. So I would say this device itself, you can run Windows on it, and after that from there install the DAppNode itself. If let's say you're advanced enough to do that, you can basically do that, and after that basically have a new computer, a brand new computer over here to basically do whatever you want with. And of course you can see the true price itself is really cheap, it's a steal. Want to just head over to DAppNode, and after that from there, as of today it is somehow out of stock, and of course you have to wait for them to replenish the stock. So for you to basically know when they're going to replenish the stock, very simple, email me when it's ready. Just click on it, enter your email and how many quantity you want to buy, and of course note in mind, one DApp, this one device itself they are selling, you will be eligible for 4 of these Gnosis while stocks last. And of course as of yesterday, the stock check was basically 500 of this package Gnosis being sold, and of course yeah, limited time only. So right now we're gonna do the unboxing and finally freaking open up this baby up, and after that from there let's check it out. Alright, so from the packaging itself, they have sent some items over here. I would say first of all the power core over here, which is the UK one, and after that from here you can see there's some packaging like this. Like this is very important. This is a USB stick drive, basically a recover only USB, which I'm going to open up later on. And of course over here there's an envelope, a letter for me. So, and after that they also send a Ethernet cable, which is 0.5. meter long, and after that it's a Cat 6 cable. And of course for the box itself, we're gonna freaking unbox this right now, baby. And of course, if let's say you receive the device, it's gonna be a temper seal itself. If let's say you receive this and this is open, please contact them, and after that from there get a replacement or something like that. By right, it should be just like that, and after that it shouldn't be open at all. So we're gonna unbox it right now. So this itself, it is a sliding box, like you opening the new iPhone or something like that. Bear in mind it is heavy, so do not slip and fall. So over here we can see on the device itself, it is something like that, and they have the DAppNode sticker on it, which is quite cool, and after that quite fancy, honestly. So if you want to pull it up, so we can put it up. So the device itself is very small. I already mentioned on my previous video talking about the NUC that I have. So this is the small device, which is a palm size computer that you can basically run Windows on it. And of course below itself, these are all the screws. If you want to verify that you receive the correct specs or whatsoever, just open this box up, and after that from there you can just look at everything that is shown. So I previously have shown you guys what it's gonna look like. So expect something like that. So this is what you're gonna see inside, and after that yeah, basically let's continue doing the unboxing. So over here, this is the device itself, and I'm gonna put it away. And after that, in the box itself of this NUC, you will get a power supply, which is quite big, I would say. So this is the power supply to power up the NUC, and after that open it up, basically show. Okay, so over here, this is the power supply to power this beast up, and after that I would say this over here is quite heavy, and of course I would say it's ultimately it's still very small. And of course over here there's some pamphlet, some warranties showing you how to use this NUC itself, and of course there's screws over here for you to do whatever you want to with the device. And of course over here we have the plate over here. If let's say you want to mount it on the wall whatsoever, the same thing, you can just do the screws and after that mount it on the wall. So I'm just gonna keep everything back, and of course open the love letter that DAppNode sent me over here, and after that we're gonna read it up together. Oh man, it's quite tight. Okay, so over here we have some stickers as well. So over here the DAppNode sticker that they sent, and after that anything else? I think there's one more sticker or something. Yep, there's another sticker over here, the DAppNode logo over here, which is quite cool if let's say you're a collector of stickers. So over here they give a letter which you can read if you want to. Pause and after they read it, and after that, yeah, basically I'm not gonna read it to you. And of course I already read it. So yeah, basically welcoming you to the decentralization world by running your own cryptocurrency node. And of course over here there's a welcome package, which is very simple to set up. Basically it's a plug and play thing. So over here, these are the steps. Welcome to DAppNode. First of all, just plug the device or with your router. So over here the Ethernet cable goes here, which is the white color one. This thing over here goes to this, and after that goes to your router, and after that from there just plug the power in, and of course you will see the Wi-Fi popping up. Basically the Wi-Fi is called the DApp Wi-Fi, and after that the password is DAppNode, and after that from there just get your credentials over here to set it up, and you're ready to go. Basically you can just start running whatever crypto nodes as you want, and of course from there you can just head over to their forum or website to basically know more about it. And of course I'm going to talk about what kind of application that I'm going to run on the DAppNode itself. Okay, lastly, before we jump into what application I'm going to run, is basically this hard drive itself. I do not know what is this, but of course for the sake of unboxing, I think people will be skeptical to open this because it shows recovery only, and after that over here says never use this unless instructed by the DAppNode support team. So for my case, I'm doing an unboxing, so I have to show you guys everything that I received. So I'm just going to tear it up, and after that we can see this is the Kingston USB drive over here, which is 32 gig. So I believe this over here is to reflash your DAppNode, basically do a factory reset if let's say there is a need to. And I believe that this over here has been already installed with the software to install the DAppNode or basically do a recovery for your DAppNode. So if you want to, you can basically open it up and after that flash it on somewhere else to basically check out what is inside. But of course for my case, I'm not going to do it, and of course this over here I'm just going to keep it. And yeah, basically let's say I ran into any issue or trouble with the DApp application over here, the NUC, I can just contact the support, and after that from there, most probably after all the troubleshooting has been done, you have no choice but come to this itself. I would say yeah, go ahead and just open it up, and after that flash it with the instructions of the support team. So if you want to head over to their Discord itself, you can. So over here, if let's say you really need to contact the support itself, it's very simple. Just head over to the Discord channel, click on the sales support tab over here, and after that you can just create a new ticket by opening the existing order support / the store ordering support, and after that from there you will have a personal ticket, and of course the team behind it will basically attend to you. And of course, do note that they do not have like plenty of people, but of course they will try their best to support, give you guys whatever tips or help that you need, assistance that you need. So over here I'm going to jump into the topic right now. What will I be running on the DAppNode? So over here, this is my another VPS that I run the DAppNode, and after that from there I'm just going to show you guys what is on the backend and what am I going to run. So first of all, I'm going to run the Mysterium node. Basically it's a VPN stuff. You can basically run it for free, and after that from there generate some passive income, but of course, to be honest, will it be worth it? I'm totally unsure. And of course I'm going to do a video talking about how do you set it up later on in the channel itself. And of course over here, the Gnosis beacon chain, and of course you know that I already have one Avado that is running the Gnosis beacon chain, and after I intend to basically test it out. And after that I would say, yeah, basically over here I can see that you can basically set a graffiti and everything. And of course this secret shard validator Prata testnet itself looks interesting, and of course I see people talking about it on the group itself, so I might be running that. And of course over here you can see that they also have this the store J. Basically this is a storage, decentralized storage place for you to basically use your additional hard drive or whatsoever to basically share it, and after from there you can earn some passive income. So this is the one that I'm going to run as well. And of course for these trust lines I'm going to read up about it, and of course definitely going to run some Bitcoin nodes and of course the Lightning Network nodes in the future. But of course right now this is just using my the VPS to run, and after that I would say it is not really capable of running so much. But of course when I boot this thing up and after that connect it and configure it itself, I will definitely run all the nodes that I can find, and after that find interesting, and of course basically do a step-by-step guide itself. So for those who have watched the channel itself, I already done the Gnosis node talking with the with Avado itself. I would say the setup process is similar, and of course it's almost the same, but of course I'm going to do another update about the DAppNode itself because the interface is quite not the same. But of course I'm just going to tell you what is the differences running on both of each, and after that, yeah, basically these are all the stuff that I'm going to run. And of course the Nethermind XDAI client looks interesting as well. So yeah, basically everything here looks very interesting. I'm going to read up more about it, and after that from there you can try to generate passive income over here. And of course some of the nodes that you're gonna run, it will not generate any money, like the Bitcoin node itself, the Monero node, and I believe the Git node itself. It will not really generate you any income, but of course it's just a way for you to get full decentralization. And of course yeah, basically your privacies. If let's say you're gonna send transaction here and there, basically you can use your own node, and after that from there the own data that you're gonna broadcast it from, nobody knows that who is this guy, which IP address tap into my node or whatsoever. You are using your own node, and after that from there you get the full privacy of it to basically be connected to the Ethereum network or the Web3 as people want to call it. And of course I've come to the end of the video. If you like the video, kindly hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and turn on post notification, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye. Peace.